Hello everyone, welcome to Whisper the Mystery. A very warm welcome to all the new and existing subscribers. Welcome to the family. Today's topic is, what do people gossip behind your back? Before starting, I'd like to make a quick announcement. Besides offering a personal reading, I'm now offering an online tarot course and also another course of how to help you set up an online spiritual business. So if you're interested in any of the services, you could email me. My email address is mentioned in the description below. You could also follow me on Instagram called monica.whisperthemystery. All right, so let's now move to the reading. There are three piles over here. This is the first pile, the yellow heart, the second pile, the purple heart, and the third pile, the green heart. So please take a moment, meditate on the cards, and use your intuition to choose the pile. You could also pause the video to meditate on them. And when you're ready, we'll begin with the first pile, the yellow heart. Welcome pile 1, all those who've chosen the yellow heart. It's an honor for me to do a reading for you today. We're now going to look into what do people secretly gossip behind your back. Before starting, I'd just like to say that if you resonate with this reading, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe and give a thumbs up. And I'd also like to make a quick announcement that besides offering a personal reading, I'm also now teaching an online tarot course, as well as another course which is to help you set up an online spiritual business. So if you're interested in any of the services, you could email me. My email address is mentioned in the description below, or you can follow me on Instagram called monica.whisperthemystery. So we have the first card here, the Chariot, the Moon, Confusion, Service, okay, Win or lose, Walking away, Feeling alone, and image number 20. Okay, I'll just tune into the energy here. So pile 1, we have two energies here of 5. So it seems that people are sensing that you've probably lost something, or there is some sort of chaos which is happening in your life. And the energy I'm getting with this is that this loss which you're experiencing, they feel that you're probably quite as well on your own right now. You're dealing with so many different type of situations. So it could be true where maybe, you know, you've probably maybe kind of ended a relationship, you've walked away, or there could be some other form of chaos which is happening in your personal life here. And it is pretty painful, and I feel like people are sensing that it's a difficult time for you. And yeah, they're seeing you with someone, a lot of confusion. They're seeing you as someone who is very lonely currently. Again, pile 1, this is what people are talking about. This may or may not be true, okay? And this might not even be your current energy. It's something which could have happened in the recent past. But this seems to be pretty strong. So for a lot of you, this could have happened pretty recently as well, I'm sensing. So there is a walking away. There is a movement here which has happened. Like I say, it could be where, you know, you did walk away from a connection, relationship. Maybe you've also moved countries, or you've moved away from your native land. There is a movement here I'm sensing which you've made. And we have the card, the Confusion, and the Moon. The Moon kind of as well represents a lot of confusion. So people are sensing where, you know, they feel that you do not have the clarity right now of where you want to go in life or what you want to do. Okay, it's kind of more like a scattered energy. There's feeling like there is so much happening in your life. There is just too much to handle, and they don't know where your end goal is. They're not able to sense it. So for example, if it's a family, they don't know whether, you know, is it this family which you'll be growing old with, or they don't know if a particular career you have in mind, that is something which you're thinking of developing. So they are not sensing this end goal for you, and that's how they're feeling for you, where you probably currently right now don't know what's happening in your life, or where you want to go, or what exactly you want to do. With this service, I'm sensing that they feel you have a very soft heart. You're always there for people. Okay, regardless of people are there for you or not. They feel like usually people are not there for you, and that's where you have to deal with situations you're on your own. But you are always there for people. Whenever anyone needs you, whenever anyone needs any support, you're probably one of the first few people think about when they need any assistance or they feel they can rely on. So they feel that you're quite reliable. So currently they're feeling like it's an unfortunate situation where you are in, which is very painful for you. Okay, especially the fact that, like I said, where, you know, you've always been there for people, so they know you're a very kind-hearted person. So it's very unfortunate where they're talking about that you are going through all this current situation in your life. Okay, and they also feel like you're very equal. You do not judge people based on their status. You do not judge people based on their color. You do not discriminate people in any shape and form. For you, I'm sensing is that everyone is equal in your eyes. And this is something which is so beautiful of you. So, so beautiful, Palwan. They feel that probably when it comes to relationships, okay, it's not been perfect for you. And I'm getting a strong feeling as well that if you are currently in a connection, they feel that probably that connection, what they're talking about, is not perfect for you. They're sensing that there is a lot of pain somehow in that relationship. And your energy is coming out to be someone who's very, very independent, very solo. Okay, where maybe you're better off to be on your own than being in that relationship in which you are right now. So they're not seeing that as the perfect relationship. They feel like, yeah, it's brought you a lot of growth. It's brought you, maybe it's also brought you a lot of abundance in some form or the other. But they feel like you are not happy. Somehow people are talking about where they're not sensing or feeling this happiness in you. They're just feeling it. And like I said, either you've walked away. If you've not, people are thinking that probably you should be walking away. So this is all, or they feel that you would eventually walk away from the situation in which you're in. So they're not feeling that this is a perfect environment for you. They are sensing that, you know, you seem to be quite lost. You seem to be not here and now. And also where, you know, maybe you've isolated yourself as well from a lot of people. So they're not seeing you as often. They're not talking to you as, you know, as much as probably you used to before. And they wish that you were more free and you were more available for them. It's like you are available for people in their bad times. When they really, really need you, you are there. But besides that, in the happy times or just having a casual conversation, you're not available. Okay, they struggle to then to talk to you. So it's like, that's the reason why a lot of them kind of remember you when they're in pain, because that is the time when they know 100% you would be there for them. But besides that, no, you're not available for them. And even if there are any parties, any occasions, they barely see you. Yeah, it's like they barely see you socializing. They see you more here. They're just spending a lot of time out there on your own. But they do know that you're very helpful. And they also know that there are many, many people whom you're secretly helping. Okay, and which you do not make a scene about. You do not really disclose that to everyone, but people know it. Okay, when you've helped someone, that person has actually gone and told someone else that you've been there for them. So people kind of are aware of this wonderful secret service of yours, but they do not come up front to pat your back, or they do not come up front to actually tell you that they know about it. But that's the reason why this is like a secret gossip, because they know you are doing all these wonderful things, which is quietly and secretly, but you are not making it you're not making a very big thing out of it. They also know that you're kind of in a very abundant environment, but they're seeing it more as a golden cage for you, Palwan. They feel that you are in a golden cage and you would probably be better off if you set yourself free. Yeah, it might not be, you might not have that much gold anymore, but at least you're not even going to be in a cage. And I'm also sensing for this that you probably are someone with a very good intuition, very good instinct here. And this is something where you've helped many people with, but they're kind of feeling like you're not using this for yourself. Okay, weirdly, it's like you know what to do, you're not doing it. So they're wondering that why are you not using your intuition out there for yourself? And yeah, it's like that courage needs to be built up in order to do what you want. And you appear to be very courageous as well. That's the thing. You appear to be very bold and very courageous, but you are not taking the steps which you need to do. So it's like bold, courageous, yet there is something out there which is suppressing you, something out there which is holding you back. And yeah, they feel definitely there, because with this Chariot here, I feel there is no movement. So it's like you are on the verge of making a big movement, but they've not seen that yet. So whenever you do take that leap of faith, Pile 1, it's not going to be a surprise for many people. In fact, they're wondering how come you've not done it yet? How come you're still not out there being yourself and you still kept yourself enclosed? All right, Pile 1, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Goodbye. Welcome, Pile 2, all those who have chosen the Purple Heart. It's an honor for me to do a reading for you today. We're now going to look into what do people secretly gossip behind your back. Before starting, I would like to make a quick announcement. So besides offering a personal reading, I'm also now offering an online tarot course, as well as another course of helping you set up an online spiritual business. So if you're interested in any of the services, you can email me. My email address is mentioned in the description below. Or you could follow me on Instagram called monica.whisperthemystery. All right. So let's now dive into the reading. And we have here first soulmate, miracle. Okay. 5 of Cups, the Magician, attachment, base chakra, flow, right, and image number 42. Okay, I'll just tune into the energy here. Right, Pile 2. So we have here 2 strong, beautiful cards, which is the Magician and Miracle. So people here, they really talk about your manifestation skills, definitely. They feel like you have so much going on in your life and you have created all of them on your own. They feel like you're someone more on the lucky side. Okay, that's how I'm sensing. And even if you've lost few things in life, right, because we have it, the 5 of Cups, is someone here who's definitely lost something and who's looking at the cups falling down. But this person doesn't, comparatively to the other deck, they don't look as dark and as depressed as the other decks. If you notice here, we also have, you know, a beautiful rainbow over here with the dark clouds, definitely. But this person also has the guitar here. So this, the people here, they kind of think that even if you kind of lose something in life, even if something happens where you've lost an opportunity, you kind of manifest it back again. So they talk that you seem to be someone who's pretty lucky in life. Okay, even if, you know, like for example, if you've had a breakup, you have another wonderful person out there approaching you and asking you out. So they were like, my God, look at this person's luck, right? They always attract amazing people. They attract amazing opportunities out there in their life. So they see you as someone who is very destined. They see you as like, you know, a destiny child, sort of, where everything is working out for them in a very beautiful way. Now, you might think of yourself, of course, differently. You might not feel as lucky as what people make out to be, but that's how it seems to be. They feel like you have everything going for you in your life. Things are, you know, quite beautiful. And no doubt, ups and downs happen, but even the down period brings up something really beautiful, something really amazing in your life. Now, if you have a partner, right, they look at you and your partner as soulmates here. If you don't have a partner, they are aware that you will definitely attract your soulmate because you're such a wonderful manifester over there. But they do feel that, yeah, you and your partner, if you have a current or past or present, anything, they are like your soulmates. And they feel like you both are very, very close to each other, very intimate, very attached out there to each other. So they're seeing this as a beautiful relationship, and that's the reason why they feel as well that you are so lucky, because many people crave for these kind of connections and relationships, and when they see this type of relationship with you, they feel like, wow, you have, got everything. What more you can ask for than having an amazing lover, or having your partner, your soulmate out there next to you. And they feel that some of the things that have happened in your life, they kind of feel like that is no less than a miracle. Okay, it can be anything. For example, for some of you, maybe your health was quite bad, and they thought it's going to get worse, but suddenly they see you, everything perfectly fine. So when they felt like, things were going bad for you, and suddenly next moment they feel you're completely out of that situation. So your life is no less than a miracle in many people's life. And there are various scenarios I'm seeing over here. Could be so many things, like maybe, like things like, for example, you're about to have a financial loss, and suddenly you went back and said that, no, things are okay now. Or if some member of the family was really ill, and then you send the news that, oh, this person is recovered. So things like that, where they felt like the worst is about to happen, but then they hear from you that everything has improved. So that's the reason they feel like you're a destiny, you're a miracle child out there. Now, they do see you though as very, very attached, okay, to your closed ones, to your near and dear ones. And this something they feel is gets a bit overboard, okay. That's one thing which they talk quite a lot, is maybe like, for example, for your partner who is like a soulmate, there is some sort of jealousy here, which I'm sensing as well when it comes to this. So if any of you have a partner, or in future if you do have, I'm getting the strong feeling that there is a sense of jealousy which people have, because this is something which they really want, and they feel that you and your partner kind of connect to each other as well in a very deep and emotional level. So when they see your attachment towards your partner, they kind of gossip a little bit negatively about that. I'm sensing they feel like, oh, this person is too much. Why are they so close to each other? They need to give each other some space. There should be some form of independence. So I'm seeing this very, very strongly as a form of jealousy here, with the base, the foundation, which is like a family. So the closeness which you experience with your family members or with your very close ones is something which people really envy. So basically, whatever you're attached to, or whoever you're attached to, I'll say that. I'm not thinking, because I'm seeing this more from people. So whoever you're attached to, I feel like people really are envious of that. They are envious of your close connections which you have, because you are someone, I feel, who give a lot of priority to connections. So even if it's your family members, any of them, whom you're attached to, you give them a lot of priority here. And that's when people feel that, you should be having more independence. You should not be that close to people. That's the feeling I'm sensing from this. Now, you are someone who's very emotional, and that's the reason why this attachment empathy card is kind of coming up. So people whom you're very emotionally connected to, it seems that, you give them your whole heart and soul. And, someone would be very lucky, I feel, who would be a part of this journey of yours, who would be a part of, this, where you are attached to them, where you feel, you're able to connect with them emotionally. These people in your vicinity, in your area, in your circle, are considered to be very lucky. And that's when people get jealous, when they are not part of your circle, basically, okay? And they are jealous of everyone who are part of your circle, because they know that you are such a giving person. Yeah, I feel like you do give a lot of importance to connections and friendships. And it's like you will go to any level to bring happiness in their life, to make someone else happy. You would be uncomfortable to bring comfort in someone else's life here, I'm sensing. And with the, what's very interesting, I'm getting the kind of magician energy as well in this card, like magic. Okay, it's like, when you go to a circus as well, it kind of feels like magic, isn't it? Like, how do they do it? How did they do that? And this is the energy which I'm sensing for you, which people gossip about, where they are in awe of how did you manage to do that? If, for example, you've started an online business, it's gone viral, you're quite a well-known personality, or you're doing really well, and people just wonder, how did you do that? What did you do? And it's no sort of a miracle. So it could be, of course, your hard work, your potential, your where you've reached to different people. You definitely have put in all the effort here, but when people are looking at it, they see this as no less than a miracle. But that's the thing, when if you go in a circus as well, it looks like magic, but it's not, isn't it? It's months and years, I would say years of practice. So this is what this is the same for you, where you've put in all the effort, but people don't see it. And they see that whatever you've done is this person's luck or this person's destiny. This person is just born lucky. That's the energy I'm sensing for you. All right, pal 2, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Goodbye. Welcome, Paltry. All those have chosen the green heart. It's an honor for me to do a reading for you today. We're now going to look into what do people secretly gossip behind your back. All right. So before starting, I'll just make a quick announcement. Besides offering a personal reading, I'm also offering an online tarot course, as well as another course of helping you set up an online spiritual business. So if you're interested in any of the services, you could email me. My email address is mentioned in the description below. Or you could follow me on Instagram called monica.whisperthemystery. All right, so let's start with your reading, and we have here faith. Okay, gossip. What do people gossip behind your back? They're gossiping. Right, and we have here the Wheel of Fortune, 7 of Cups, Door to Spirit, Move, Dedicated Effort, and image number 52. Paltry, I'm sensing the number 7 to be very significant for you. Number 7 or the month of July. Okay. So, Paltry, what do people gossip behind your back? It's fine. We picked up here the green, and I'm seeing a lot of green as well here for you. So you're a very heart-centered person here, I'm sensing. You are coming across to be someone very, very religious or spiritual, Paltry, I must say. And I feel like this is one thing people gossip a lot about, is your take on your religious or your spirituality. And the reason why I'm feeling this as a gossip, because this is not something what everyone believes in, right? I mean, we all are diverse people here in this world. So some of us are religious, some of us are spiritual, some of us are atheists, some of us, believe in some different stuff. So everyone has their own belief here, and here you come across as someone who believe a lot in either your religion or in spirits or in faith. And you could be someone as well practicing all of this, or you could be having your own form of divination out there. And people here are currently talking about that. They're talking about, I feel, if you are especially in this line, if you are offering any type of services, I feel they are currently gossiping about that. They're talking about the different services you offer, what you're doing, is it right or not, is it good or not, or how well you are doing, what's happening. It's basically all around that, I'm sensing. And this is a very, very big thing. I feel for you with this card here is you do it. I'm seeing you as a heart-centered person, and you have a very, very, very big heart. I cannot stress that enough. You must be someone who's very empathetic. When you're doing all these services, you're not doing it with any other intention other than to help people. Okay, you're doing it because you're getting an inner voice where you want to help people. You are going with the flow of life and following your gut instincts. Okay, but that's how it is, isn't it? Everyone doesn't agree with this type of, of work, what we do. And even if you're not offering these type of services, even if you just consider yourself as one of it, that could be one thing which they're talking about is your fate, If you believe in spirituality, then do spirits really exist? Is it this? Is it that? I'm seeing that type of energy coming out there for you. But I must say that as much as people are talking about this, they're also very, very keen. They're very interested. They're very intrigued to know what this is all about, right? They really want to dive in your head and know what this is all about. So you could be someone as well who you're doing multiple things at one time, and you've brought it out there now in this world, and you're doing it in such a calm and composed manner, pile tree. Your energy here, I'm sensing, is so calm. So people here as well, they know that, whether they believe in this or not, right? They sense this calmness within you. They sense that there is something very, very powerful out there within you. And when their heart is broken, when their heart is in pain, you actually help them to restore this faith. You help them to restore and, bring happiness back in a person's life. You do this magically. You do this in your own way. So it's something which, it's basically where someone has, if you've touched someone's heart, right? If you've managed to interact with someone and help them in some way or the other, they are very happy and excited about this. And then they go and talk to other people that, how you've helped them, what's really happened. They're so excited. And the other people who are hearing about this are a bit like, I don't believe in all this, or it's not my cup of tea. It's not me. And it's not practical. But then when something happens in their life, and when they come to you and you touch them, that's when they realize that, yeah, this is true, this is strong, this is powerful. So it's like people's lives whom you've touched, they know your power. They know what happiness you've brought in their lives. And those whom, probably do not believe in this at all, or who their lives probably is going all great, so they don't see the magic in this unless they kind of experience it themselves. Okay, that's what I'm getting. So they are sensing as well that something has changed in you. Something has changed, and you've probably come out of your shell now. I'm sensing, yeah, definitely. You've opened the door, you've come out of your shell, and it's people are kind of seeing the real you. You've maybe you've always hidden yourself. Maybe you've not been very open because you knew the reaction of people, pile tree. You knew how they would react. You actually know it, right? And that's the reason maybe, even if it's not, like I said, not these type of services, even the type of person, just who you are. I feel like you've never been really open about that until very recently. You've probably opened the door to who you are. And this has surprised and shocked here many people, because the gossip card has just come out for you, pile tree. So I feel like you are really, really the talk of the town right now. Many people are noticing you. Many people are observing you. Many people are realizing that, okay, you are here, you are there, and this is what he or she does. There are many people out there right now who are recognizing who you truly are. And I feel like your effort is not going to go in vain. What dream and vision you had, pile tree, of reaching as many people as possible, touching as many people's lives as possible, I feel like that is coming into fruition. That is something here I'm sensing what Spirit wanted for you. The angels, the guides wanted for you. They wanted you to reach out to as many people as possible. But for you, there might have been some sort of fear. It could have been fear of judgment, fear of ridicule. It could have been those type of fear, right? So basically what happens is, right now, you're overcome a lot of that fear. You're coming out of your shell. You're still not 100% out there, I must say. Okay, but you've done a lot of effort. You're working on yourself, and I feel that very, very soon, maybe in the second half of the year or something, if you've already started, you're becoming more and more bold, more courageous, and that's when you will see the magic, I would say, because here your spirits, I'm sensing, this is meant to be a people gossip about you, but I'm seeing this as a strong message for you that your spirits, right, they know that you have a purpose, and they're trying to help you in this purpose. They're trying to help you here to touch and move many, many people's lives, pile tree. If you thought what you've been doing right now or till now were many people, you're mistaken, because I'm sensing you're meant to touch so many people's lives. All right. And I feel like what you're doing, okay, people feel very strongly that you are a heart-centered person, definitely. And they feel like now this is who you are. They have kind of accepted it, where last time maybe they just didn't know who you were. There was a sense of mystery I'm sensing within you. But now since you've come out of the shell, they understand it now. So they kind of know that, okay, you are this type of person, you know, and so it just makes, they're able to see you now more clearly. And whereas before it was like, I'm sensing if you were someone as well who used to travel quite a bit, they used to talk a lot about your traveling, okay? Or yeah, or I'm seeing a lot of photographs. So I feel like people used to really watch you quite a lot on your social media, see your photographs, or if you're traveling, that type of feeling I'm getting. I don't know if they comment or not, okay? But many people, I must say, have their eyes on you. Okay, they have their eyes because I think it was quite exciting actually seeing you do very different things, because this is quite different to who you are. You kind of have two personalities here, I'm sensing, and which is beautiful because you have this soft side within you. At the same time, you also have a little bit of that wild side, you know, which people get to see. So it's quite exciting for them to talk about you. It's very exciting because every time it's like something new. Oh, did you see this about this person? Did you hear this about this person? There's always something happening about you, which they get the opportunity to talk about. If you put something on social media, I feel like they find that as a topic of discussion. It could be your clothes, it could be where you went, or if you're in any of the services, anything you're offering, okay, it could also be where you have a job but you're doing side hustle, you know, or you're following your passion, but it's something I feel you are doing multiple things at one time. They would be talking about that as well. So these are the two things I feel like people are talking about. Not much about your personal life, I must say. It's slightly different from the previous piles where people were talking more about their personal life. So I feel like that is not very juicy for them. What is juicy for them is your external life, you know, your outer personality, not your inner personality here. So it's more like, what do you do? What do you offer? How are you dressing? So that's what people in your life are more interested with. All right, pile 3, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Goodbye.